Lovely lot. Now guys, we're going to do some pride designs. So what I've done is I put gel polish and right here's some base coat so that I can clean my brush in between. We're going to do a few designs on some matte white nails, 2 coats, and then on white. And the reason I've used white is that it's really going to show these colours and make them nice and bright. So let's get started. Drag my striper brush through this purple. I'm going to do a nice big striper purple. Doesn't have to be perfect in this instant. I'm going to wipe my brush in between. I've got lint-free wipe at the side of me in this base coat, so I can clean it off, go to the next colour. Like I said guys, it doesn't need to be perfect, not for this one. I'll load my brush up, get nice. If I go quiet, I'm concentrating. Next is green. Pop that on, and each time I'm coming in a little bit more, so the actual line will get smaller and smaller. So I'm in the UK at the minute, and we are having some gorgeous weather, guys. I know, it's so unlike the UK, isn't it? It really is. Again, base coat, wipe my brush at the side with some lint-free wipe. Pop on the next colour, nice sunny yellow. Guys, you can use any gel polish that you have, but for those that are interested, I will list it below. Now with the orange, I'm not going to lie, I wanted a really vibrant orange. I've got another orange, but I'll just like this, and I thought, it's pride, it's bright, it's brilliant. So that's what I use. It's not authentic. It should be, you know, a bit of a duller orange, but hey. And then red. So these are the rainbow of the pride colours, and I checked it online, made sure I got it right, and according to Google this is correct. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my brush, just clean it off with this base coat. I'm going to pull this all the way through. Pull, 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 pull. I'm not bothered that it's going to mix a little bit together. Not for this design, because I just think it's so pretty. So that is in the lamp. I'm going to take that ad. It's had 30 seconds, that's fine. Just enough for what we want here. Then I'm going to bring in a bit of black. I'm going to load my brush up quite a bit on the tip, quite large, so I can get a nice I'll go for an eye shape there. Then what I'm going to do is bring that round, connect it here, bring that up, round, and connect that there, like that. Give it that quick flash cure. Then at the top there, I'm just going to do 3 little black. Again, it's all in the detail, guys. I'm going to pop that in the lamp. Then to finish this off, I'm just going to pop a little dot there for an eye. And there we have our rainbow pride peacock. I'm going to give that a full cure now, guys, and we can move on to the next design. Right, okay, so for this next one, I'm going to load up this brush. I'm going to, oh, a bit too much there, tray. I'm going to do a nice wiggly line on that tip area, and then just colour that in, bring that colour down. I'm not going to do anything too strenuous today, it's too hot. Climbed in the nail room nice and early before it peaks. Then what I'm going to do is I don't want the colours to run in this one, so I am going to pop that in the lamp for a flash cure. So while that's in the lamp, I cleaned off this brush, and I'm going to follow that line go. Thicken it up a bit to make those beautiful wavy lines. And again, I don't want it to run into each other, so I am going to flash cure that. Next up, we've got green, exactly the same. Going to follow the wiggly line and then fill in and just make it a little bit thicker. I'm going to continue with this. I'm going to follow this wavy line with all the colours, flashing in between. So on that last colour, we give it a full cure. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and with a dotting tool, I keep forgetting I'm not voicing over this. With a dotting tool, I am going to do some little dots. I'm going to bring this down. I saw this on Pinterest. If ever you're out of designs, you know, or you don't know what to do, then you can, like I said, I go onto Google, I go onto Pinterest. It was actually Natalie, I'm sure most of you know who she is. I said, you know, I don't know what to do. It wasn't this time, it was quite a while ago, but she pointed me in the way of Pinterest, and she says, if ever you don't know, she said, go onto Pinterest and just, you know, put in nail art and just have a, she says, and I get a lot of my inspiration off there, and it's a brilliant idea. A lot of clever people out there come up with a lot of ideas. It's very difficult to be original, because somebody somewhere's probably already done it. At least you can pull some inspiration and put your own spin on it. Pop that in the lamp. To finish this one off, it's out the lamp, top coat and a little gem in the middle of that flower, and that's design number 2. So nice and easy, nothing too out there. I know some people want pride nails, but they don't want it in the face. So I'm going to show you another way how to do it. So I've just got a sponge here, and I am going to do the pride colours on this sponge. I'm just tapping that in. I'm not curing in between this or anything. I just want a soft, subtle shape on the back, and at the side of me is a lint-free wipe, and I'm just, let me just show you. What I'm doing is I'm just dabbing it on there to get the majority of it off. Then I'll look and I find I'm going to go round and get another cleanish piece. Green. Dab that off. Yellow. This is just going to be a background shade now for what I want to do next. Orange. And then finally red on that tip. And this is the stage where I am going to cure that and pop it in the lamp. For the next stage of the design, it's in the lamp for a full cure. I'm going to use Gem's Martha Matte. Now this is a matte top coat, and it means that I can do the next bit of work. I want it to be flat, so I need a flat surface to do the next bit on. So I'm going to even out this nail by using the Martha Matte, pop it in the lamp for a full cure, and then I can come in with the next bit of my design. Now, if ever you use a gel top coat, whether it be matte or not, hold it upside down, and that will help to even out the surface for the next bit, or just to finish off your nails. If you're finishing off your nails and you've put your top coat on, obviously you've got gel on some of these here, but not on the white bit. Let me just pop that in the lamp and I'll carry on talking. So we've got the bumpy here because you've got more coats, but that's not, so put top coat on, hold it upside down, and that will level out the surface of the nail for you. Now I need black for this next bit, and I'm going to do a bit of like line work. Now you can do swirls, you can do lines, you can even do stamping. If you're not very good freehand, then what you can do is do some stamping on top of this. Right, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I've loaded up my brush and I want a nice big thick line here. Go back in. What I want to do is fill that in. Now, like I said, guys, you can do anything you want. Over the top of this, you could do something really simple. You could do some stamping. You could do some like little swirls. You could do some, I don't know what they call it, that like twiggy stuff that people do. I'll put one on here and then you know what I'm talking about. When I go quiet, guys, I'm concentrating. Got a bit of Shaky George going on right now. Okay, I didn't like that, so I've gone back and I've changed that up slightly. So all I did was just get a wipe and do the top bit and leave that where it is. So what I've done is I've put the 2 lines on, flash cured it, and I want to get some really fine lines. So load up my brush. The light hand, just pop them in there like that. If you're happy, guys, while you're doing this, please pop it in the light. Do a quick flash cut. It needs about 10 seconds. While that's happening, I'm loading up the brush, ready for the next bit. Okay, so I've got the top bit, which is, you know, because it's a stiletto, I've done a triangle there. Now what I'm going to do is come down and do some squarish sort of lines. If you are happy, guys, flash cure it, because I guarantee I'll put something else on now and I won't like it and I can't take it off without taking the rest of it off. So pop it in the lamp. While it's in the lamp, I'm going to load that brush. And I'm going to keep doing this till I'm perfectly happy. Bringing that out the lamp again here. I'm going to go over here. Something in that green, I don't know what, but it's fine. I'm going to go over it with some black lines. That's why I didn't bother too much when I saw it, when I popped it on with a sponge. See, that's about as straight as I am, so that's fine. Take away that line. Some gel on a lint-free white there. Got my little gel pot at the side of me. I need to order a new one. The pump's not working very good. It's just not priority right now, is it? Now, some of you have asked me about the Crystal Nails art brushes. I use both. I do have CJelP ones. They're good. I've got Nail Chemi. I like that too. Sorry, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do now. I do have others as well, but I would advise you, some of them have said, you know, oh, but they're so expensive. Get a decent brush, save up, and you know what? There's always sales on, so wait for Black Friday. Wait for a bank holiday or a big holiday if you're not in the UK, you know. I do know that a lot of these companies will do sales. So this is it finished, and it is top coated. Didn't want to put any more on because I don't want to take away from those beautiful colours, but that's a more muted design. I'm going to do something again along those lines, but this time I'm going to put that, I don't even know what it's called. It's like a branch with the little, let's do it because Tracy can't talk. Hang on one sec. Right, okay, so we've popped some striping tape on there, back to the sponge, and all I've done is got a lint-free white with some gel cleanse on. and popped it on there just for a quick clean. I'm going to use this dabby motion again with the sponge, just like we did previously, using the Pride colours. Try to stay within the lines, but it is going to prove a little bit difficult. That's okay. Want it to be nice and soft. If you can hear that noise, it's my dog having some water. Like I said, it is really warm here in the UK at the moment, so then put some of that purple on there like that. I'm going to give that a quick zap in the lamp. Now what I'm going to do is come in with some black gel polish, paint the top of this black. I will give it 2 coats, but for the purposes of this video I'm just going to give it 1 and run it right up to that striping tape. Couple of thin layers there. Come in with my striping brush and perfect that line there. And like I said, I will do this twice. I haven't put any more on this brush. I'm using what's already on this nail. Hold it upside down, get rid of those brush marks. Like I said, then I will give it a second coat, but I'm going to full cure this first. Do a nice curvy line. Round we go. And I'm using gel paint, not gel polish in this instance. And I'm going to put a round head there and just pull that through like that. Flash cure that, I like that, that's nice, fine. Load my brush up. Thing is when you have a striper brush, there's not many bristles, so you know it's very difficult to get a lot of paint, but you need it for the finer line. So I put my brush on, I go wiggle, 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 make myself a little like that, turn it around, and then using the paint that's on there, pull that out like that. Okay, so load my brush up again, do the same on this side, wiggle, wiggle, and as I pull round, I lift my brush off, and again I'm using the gel paint that's on there. I'm just going to give it a flash cure because I like both of those. I can guarantee I'll mess it up. I know why I voice over now, because I just can't seem to do 2 things at once. I know it seems that, you know, I'm supposed to because I'm a lady, but I use that very, very loosely. We went to the pub yesterday. It was beautiful, and my daughter finished at 1 o'clock. It was so nice. So I says, do you want to go around the corner and just, you know, have a walk? I'm in a little village. I says, you know, we can have a walk. And take the girls, which are the dogs. So we can take the girls. Take some water with us for the girls. And can have a drink. Sit outside. Weather's absolutely stunning. So we did that about 2:30 and we left about 4 before, you know, everybody was coming home from work and doing the same thing. So yeah, it was just really nice. So I'm just going to pop that on here, give that full cure, and I'm quite happy with that. Right, so that one's in the lamp for full cure. I'm going to go head back now to our rainbow colours. And we're going to do a bit of a colour block using the gel paint. And this is the last design today, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is load up my striper brush and then just fill in fill in the tip. And then again, I want it to be blocked, so I do need to give this a flash in between, flash cure in between each portion. Right, okay, so I've swapped my striper brush for the nail chemi, just because the bristles aren't as long and I want to do a bit of colour, like I said, colour blocking. So pull this right down here, the blue, then fill that in. And then just like with the purple, I don't want it to run into each other. Sorry, I'm trying to do, you can actually, because it's a bigger area, just till we get to the other bit, use the actual gel polish. Now, like I mentioned, I have popped it down below. So I've drawn the line in, and what I can do is just fill it in with the gel polish brush, and then just again refine those lines. And then pop that in the lamp. Do the green. Pull that down. And this is where it gets tricky now. This is where I need to do it with the actual striper brush itself, because I don't want to get the green on the purple or the blue. So very carefully, using the polish that's already on there, I'm going to pull that up and pull it down and across. If you wanted to, again, so it's not as intense, this is a bit dark. Say your client wants pride nails, but not, you know, in your face pride nails, then another thing you could do, pop that in the lamp. Another thing you could do is start with the lighter colours at the top and work down. So we top coat all of these nails, pop them all in for a full cure, and then that's the end of the video today. And this is our full set of pride coloured rainbow nails. I really do hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed creating them for you today. Guys, I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for watching. And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. Please stay safe until next time. Bye.